Imagine standing on a narrow mountain pass. Behind you, your homeland. In front of you, the largest empire the world has ever seen. Thousands upon thousands of soldiers marching under one king. A king who calls himself King of Kings. This is not myth. This is not legend. This is the story of when the mighty Persian Empire tried to conquer Greece, and how a handful of divided city-states stood in its way. Today, we uncover the truth behind the Greco-Persian Wars, the conflict that shaped the future of Western civilization. To understand this war, we must begin with the empire that started it. In the 6th century BC, the Persian Empire rose under Cyrus the Great. Cyrus conquered vast lands, from Mesopotamia to Asia Minor. His empire became the largest the world had yet seen. But Persia didn't just conquer with swords. It ruled with organization, tolerance, and power. Later kings expanded even further. One of them was Darius I. Under Darius, the empire stretched from India to Egypt, and in western Anatolia, Persian rule reached the Greek cities of Ionia. That's where the spark began. Around 499 BC, Greek cities under Persian control rebelled. This became known as the Ionian Revolt. Mainland Greek cities like Athens sent limited help. The rebellion was crushed, but Darius never forgot. To him, Athens had interfered in Persian affairs. Now, Greece would pay. Darius launched his invasion. In 490 BC, Persian forces landed near the town of Marathon. The Athenians faced a terrifying reality. The Persian army was larger, more experienced, and backed by a global empire. But the Greek soldiers, heavily armored hoplites, fought in tight formations called phalanxes. Against expectations, the Greeks charged, and they won. The Battle of Marathon shocked the ancient world. Persia could be defeated, but this was not the end. It was only the beginning. Darius died before he could finish what he started. His son, Xerxes I, took up the mission. This time Persia would not send a small force. This time it would send everything. Ancient sources describe hundreds of thousands of soldiers crossing into Greece. Whether exaggerated or not, the army was massive. Xerxes even ordered a bridge built across the Hellespont, a feat of engineering meant to show Persian dominance over nature itself. Greece now faced annihilation. A small alliance of Greek city-states prepared to resist. At a narrow mountain pass called Thermopylae, they made their stand. Leading them was Leonidas, king of Sparta. The strategy was simple. Use the narrow pass to neutralize Persian numbers. For days, the Greeks held. The heavily armored Spartans and their allies fought with discipline and precision. But a local betrayed them, revealing a hidden path around the pass. Surrounded, Leonidas dismissed most of the army. He stayed behind with 300 Spartans and several thousand allies. They fought to the death. Militarily, Persia won. But symbolically, Thermopylae became one of history's greatest last stands. After Thermopylae, Athens was evacuated. The Persians burned the city. But the war was not over. Greek naval commander Themistocles had a plan. He lured the Persian fleet into the narrow straits of Salamis. In tight waters, Persian numerical advantage disappeared. Greek ships rammed and shattered the enemy fleet. Salamis was decisive. Xerxes retreated to Persia, leaving part of his army behind. In 479 BC, Greek forces defeated the remaining Persian army at Plataea. The invasion had failed. The greatest empire in the world had been pushed back by small, often divided city-states. The Greco-Persian Wars were over. This conflict shaped the future. If Persia had conquered Greece, would Athenian democracy have survived? Would Greek philosophy have flourished? Would Western political systems look the same today? Historians debate the long-term impact, but one thing is certain. These wars preserved the independence of Greek civilization at a critical moment and in history. The Greco-Persian Wars were not simply a clash of armies. They were a clash of systems. Empire versus independence. Overwhelming power versus strategic defense. And they remind us of something timeless. History is not shaped only by the largest empires. Sometimes, it is shaped by those who refuse to surrender. The story of Marathon, Thermopylae, and Salamis still echoes today, not because of numbers, but because of courage, strategy, and resilience. And this is only one chapter in the long story of ancient war. History is full of mysteries, and we're just getting started.